sharper than an ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Brothers on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying that commissary hit before it run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury, I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gone on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Dasani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home with change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fancy on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s Missy in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Taha Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Light is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed, y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can't, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Waiting on the squab in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart grip, my bow tie. Living in the squab in my whole life, my whole life.
Shalom Israel, Yah Bashim Yah Shah Bakatah. To the sisters, Yah Shamartha Bashim Yah Shah. Once again, it's another class. Isupk Chicago, Lashawan Qadash class. You understand? Get your notebooks out. Get ready to learn the Lord's language. You understand? So this class, we teach every Friday, 6 to 7. You understand? In Chicago, we teach the Lashawan Qadash, which means holy tongue in the Hebrew. You understand? Hebrew is the original language that we spoke before English, before Spanish, before Portuguese, any other heathen language out there. You understand? This language right here is our original language that we spoke. So if you're here right now, do a salute in the Hebrew if you know it. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe. The class. So of course, when we start off, we always go over the alphabet. So with the alphabet, you'll know how the characters look like and how to pronounce them, okay? All right, so first to start off, so we have Lashawan Qadash, all right? So that means holy tongue translated into English, okay? And of course, something else you should know. Lashawan Qadash is read from right to left. So everybody used to left to right. That's English, Spanish, and a lot of other languages. But Lashawan Qadash is read right to left. So it'll be Lashawan Qadash. You understand? I know it may be intimidating at first, but it's easy. The more you do it, the more you practice, you're gonna know it like the back of your hand, okay? So now we're gonna go over the ancient Hebrew language. So first we're gonna go over the ancient. So this up top, this is the ancient alphabet of the Lashawan Qadash and how it looks like. All right, so now we're gonna go over on how you pronounce them. All right, so you got ba, ga, da, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, ha, taza, kra, ra, sha, tha. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Understand? That's how you will pronounce them. All right, and then at the bottom we have the Assyrian Hebrew language. So this alphabet right here looks different characters than the ancient. This will happen at the Assyrian captivity. So this is during our captivity. This is what our alphabet looks like during that captivity. Okay. So the same thing, the corresponding letters you see on the bottom is the same on top. All right. So you got ba, ga, da, ha, wa, ta, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, ha, taza, kra, ra, sha, tha. All right. And the only difference with the Assyrian, so you have the ka, the ma, the na, the pa, and the taza. These letters look different, all right? And the explanation on this is use these letters if letters above fall at the end of the word. So if you're reading a letter like lakum, which ends with a ma, instead of writing this ma right here, you'll write this one at the bottom. Now, another example, it goes for the ka, the ma, the na, the pa, and the taza. Those go for those 5 letters right there. And of course, the bottom is the handwriting, how you will write these in the handwriting. All right. I'm going to give everybody a couple of seconds before we move on. All right, moving on to today's lesson. So what we left off on was the body parts of the Hebrew. And now we're just going to keep it going. All right. More. All right, write that again so it's more legible. Write down body parts of in the Hebrew. Okay, so we got what about like 5 done. So we're gonna go ahead and get some more done. Body parts in the Hebrew. So let's start off on forehead. You understand? Forehead. Now you will say this in Hebrew. is matazak. All right, matazak. That's how you say forehead in the Hebrew. Matazak. I'll put it like this. In the ancient and the Assyrian. All right, and that's how you would say, or write it down rather, in the ancient and Assyrian Hebrew. Matazak means forehead. All right, so now I'm gonna break down the word. How you would say it is matazak. So this right here is the ancient. So you got the ma. The ma is single connector. I forgot to explain this, but in Hebrew you have connectors that is only used in the ancient alphabet to show you how to pronounce the word. So you have the ma, single connector. Then you have the taza, and then you got the ka, which creates ma tazak. Ma tazak. Select ma tazak. All right, which joins the two together. All right, and it's the same thing with the Assyrian. So you got ma tazak. All right. All right, let's move on to the next word. Next word. Next word is eye. Understand your eyes. That's how you say this in Hebrew. Is ayan. That's how you say that, ayan. Ayan. Now let's go ahead and write down in the ancient and the Assyrian. Yeah. Right, so this is how you pronounce it, ayan. So right now the ancient and the Assyrian. All right, so let's go over it. So you have the next word, I, and how you would say it is ayan. Ayan. All right. And now let's go ahead and go to the ancient. So you got the I, the ya, and the na. The I is by itself, and then you will connect the ya and the na, which creates ayan. So you would say ayan. All right. And then the same thing for the ancient, just I. So you got the I, yan. All right. No connectors for the Assyrian. All right. I'll give you a second to write that down. 5. All right, now let's go ahead and go to the next word. Next word we have is eyelid. The eyelid. Understand? So we got ayan. Next word is eyelid. All right. Bear me 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Bear me 1 second, Israel. Let's see. Boom. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and come back to that one. I'd rather go to the other word real quick. Let's go ahead and do ear. All right, let's do ear. Listen. Kind of notes where you'll be able to get a chance to take a picture if you need to. All right, so let's do ear and how you want to do this. Hebrew. Is a son. A son. That's how you do ear or like listen. A son. Shout out to my brother Azun, man. All right, let's go ahead and get the ancient and the Assyrian. All right, boom. So the word again is Azan. So now I'm gonna break it down. So once again, ear, then you have Azan. Azan. All right, so you got the a single connector, and then you got the Z, and then you got the N. Now those is so these two words connect. So how you would say it is Zan. All right, so is by itself, then you have the Z and the N together, so that's Zan. Azan. And the same thing for the ancient, Azan. And also too, the N is at the end of the word, and that's why the N looks like this. Besides a regular N, you write in Assyrian, you write it like this, because it's the last letter of the word. All right, that's Azan. Let's go down to the next word. So the next one I have, let's write down. Next word is cheek or jaw. You understand? Cheek or jaw. Cheek or jaw. Now you say this. And the Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew, is lakia. All right, it is lakia. 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 That's how you say cheek or jaw. The Hebrew. Right? Lakia. Cheek or jaw. Right, how you say this? Let's break it down in the Hebrew. So you got the la, and the cuz together, together with the connector. So it's pronounced lock. That's how you would say that, lock. Then you got the ya is a single connector, and this is just ya. So how you pronounce it together is lock ya. Lock ya. Same thing for the Assyrian, no connectors. So you got the la, the tha, and the ya, and you would just say lock ya. All right, lock ya. Let's do one more word on there before we erase it all. Let's go ahead and go to next word. Next word is neck. All right, neck. Yeah, so those blue lines that I had down, so we won't be confused. The blue lines for Matazak is for this one and that one. So for the blue lines, I drew it next to them so that nobody gets confused. And then Ayan is with these two right here. All right. So didn't really have any room. But those two lines is both translations in the ancient Assyrian for Matazak. Hold on. Matazak. And then Ayan is with these two right here. I try to just drew the blue lines so everybody knows to answer that question. All right, so neck, let's go ahead and get the ancient down. How you will say it. how you would say it is tazawa. Tazawa. That's how you would say neck in Hebrew. Tazawa. All right. Now let's write it down in the ancient and the Assyrian. For tazawa. This is the easier word. All right, tazawa. So this is the easier word to say, only two letters. All right, so let's break it down. So the word is neck, and how you pronounce it is tazawa. Tazawa. And then only thing you have to do for this one, taza is by itself. Then you got the wa that's by itself also. So you would just say tazawa. Tazawa. All right, and the same thing for the Assyrian. You got the taza, and then you got the wa. Tazawa. All right. So now I'm gonna just leave it up there for a few seconds. Screenshot, do what you gotta do before we move on to the other words we have. Give about a minute or two or so. Be sure to like, share the class too. If anybody that you know should be learning words like these: eye, ear, forehead, neck, ear. You understand? Go ahead, share and like. We had another question. Slightly, sir, if I may, can you go over all the Hebrew pronunciation before they get erased? So I know. Okay, no sweat. So yeah, I'll go over it again. All right. So first one you have is forehead, and how you pronounce forehead is tazak. All right, tazak, tazak. All right, and then you got the right here, single connector. You got the taza, and then you got the ka. So it's tazak. All right, that's the pronunciation for that. I, and how you pronounce I is ayan. All right, ayan. Breakdown for this, you got the I by itself, then you got the ya, and then you got the nun. So it's I by itself, then you got the ya and the nun, which creates yun. All right, so you got I yun. That's how you pronounce I. Then we got ear, and how you say ear is azun. All right, azun. Breakdown on this, you got the by itself, then you got the za and the na. So how you would say it, the single connector, then you got the za and the na connected. So you would say it zun. Now all together, zun. All right, then we have cheek or jaw, and how you would say this right here is lakya. All right, lakya. Breakdown on this one, you got the la by itself. Or it's like you got the ya, the la connected with the ka, and how you would say that together is lock. And then you got the ya by itself. All right, which is just ya, and then how you say it together is lock ya. Lock ya. All All right, and then last one, you got neck. Now you will say neck is tazawa. That's it, tazawa. This one, you got the taza by itself. So it's just taza and the ya by itself. So you would just say it tazawa, tazawa. All right. So that's Tawa. Give me a comment in the chat before we move on. Before we move forward. Go on, give it a minute before we just move on. All right, come. Most sound cracks. All right, we'll give it 30 more seconds before we move on from this. Get some more words up before that time. All right, going once, going twice. So all right. Now let's go over the next word we have. And it is next word is throat. All right, throat. Like say this in Hebrew. Is garan. Garan. That's how you say throat. Garan. Right. So let's get this in the ancient and the Assyrian. Right. Garan. So let's go ahead and break this down. Where we have is throat. In the Hebrew, it is pronounced garan. Now let's get it the ancient. So you have the ga, so you're gonna connect it, so the ga is by itself. Then you got the ra and the na that's connected. So you'll pronounce it ga run. Ga run. All right. And the same thing for the Assyrian, ga run. Ga run. Right. Let's keep it going. Next word we have. Next word is shoulder. Right? Shoulder. All right, so the next word is shoulder. get translation. How you will say it in the Hebrew. How you say that is shakam. Shakam. That's how you say that in the Hebrew. Shoulder in the Hebrew. Shakam. Right? Shakam. All right, so let's go ahead and get the translation down for that. The Assyrian and the ancient. All right. So the word is shoulder. And how you pronounce it is shakam. Shakam. And here's a breakdown. You got the sh right here, single connector, so it's by itself. Then you got the ka and the ma. And in this one, they are connected. So you'll pronounce that as come. So all together will be shakam. Shakam. Right? Same thing for the Assyrian. You got the sh, the ka, the ma. You'll pronounce it shakam. Right? That's how you say shoulder, shakam. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Next word is back. Next word is back. I'm gonna say this. Is go up. That's how you say back. That's simple. Go up. Go up. Now you'll say this, or write it down rather in the ancient Assyrian. All right, pretty easy. Go up. Two letters. All right, so let's break it down. So the word is back. How you will say it is wa. And you got the ancient, so you got the ga by itself and the wa by itself. So it's easy. Go wa. Ga, wa. All right, same thing for your Assyrian. The ga, the wa, wa. All right, let's keep it going. Next word is rib. Rib cage. Right now you're right, or the translation rather, for rib or ribs, rib cage. Is tazalai. Tazalai. That's how you say rib or rib cage. Let's get to ancient and the Assyrian. All right. So you got to write down rib. Let's go ahead and break it down. So the next word is rib cage, and how you would say it is tazalai. All right, and the breakdown for the ancient, you got the taza by itself, and then you have the la and the I, which is connected, which creates lie. So all together will be tazalai. Tazalai. All right, same thing for the Assyrian. You got the taza, the la, the I. All right, tazalai. All right, I'm gonna give everybody 30 more seconds on this. So more before we move forward. Couple more seconds. You know what actually is real? We're coming to the end of the class. So we'll probably keep doing more words that I have. Body parts, we're doing body parts again. Body parts in the Hebrew. So next week, we're going to do a couple more words that I have just to go over it again. All right. So, of course, Israel, with that, that's a Lashawan Qadash class. Be sure to always tune in Chicago. You understand? 6 to 7 p.m. You understand? Where it's taught by myself, Officer 1000 Raj Karab. Any questions you may have on Lashawan Qadash, I will try the best of my ability to break them down to you. Now, with that being said, like, share, subscribe, share these classes. Make sure Israel knows what their original tongue is. The Lashawan Qadash means holy tongue. All right, and with that, Israel, that's my time. Shalom.